Hey, how are you? I'm gonna be working on a custom knife. I got lots to do, but I'm gonna do this one. Hey, what's going on, Rob? I'm gonna be doing a leather handle. Look at this old piece of a railroad spike for the pommel. This was old. It's not even a traditional size, it's a small one. Look how it's all corroded like crazy. Cup of tea. I'm just gonna cut them all, and then I'm going to glue them. You guys see what I'm doing? And I'm still where I got this one to do here too, but I'm not sure if I want to use this with this handle, maybe, or maybe, I think this one is too big. I don't think it would look, I mean, it's gonna be like, sort of like this, but it doesn't have the right curvature. This one has the right curvature, so I think I'm gonna put that one on there. I got this one all finished up. This is my traditional native with the rawhide black on it. Wow, almost poked myself in the face. Just about got rid of all the knives. All the knives are gone. Only one I got left is this one, which I think I'm gonna keep for myself. And this one, as soon as I showed the guy, he wanted to buy it right away, of course. He loves my work, so pretty much that's it. I still have a lot of blades to work on. But all the Yakut's are gone, everything's gone. I still got this one to finish from, this is like the cable Damascus we made quite a while ago. Got to finish it. Just trying to get my stuff. I got Rob, I got yours in here too. And this is gonna be, I've been testing in my hand. This is gonna be such a sweet carving knife, Rob. You have no idea. Like the way it cuts, this is hard spalted maple. And the way it cuts is just like awesome. And I know you guys don't carve with hardwood, but this is, man, it's gonna be nice. And this is what I'm leaning to. I'm leaning towards, I got two different. This was a piece of a maple, small piece of a maple burl. So either this one or maybe something like this. I have cherry too, though. Like I still have lots of cherry, but I'm gonna try something different, I think. Maybe some cherry with some other kind of woods, maybe. We'll see. This one is gonna be a killer, boy. It's gonna be awesome. I can already tell. And I gotta finish this here for a little monkey there. Hey, how's it going, Ermi? I think it's Ermi. We're working on some custom knife. Custom knife. All hand forged. I do all kinds. A lot of mostly hunting knives. I still got a few in here I'm working on as well. Oh, I still got this one too. This is my personal one, which cherry barrel. We'll see. I might get rid of that one, but we'll see. For now, I'm going to keep it. Still have to make a sheath for this one. We got to make a sheath for this one. It's another like sort of traditional native style with pewter, poured pewter. And then we got all these to finish here too. This one. This is going to be like a good survival camp knife. 80 CRV2. Pretty close to a 1/4 inch thick, roughly. And this one here has been here for quite a while, so I got to get this one all finished up. We got this one. It's going to have some spine file work on it. And this one here is for a guy in New York. I believe he wants this. Brazil! Cool. So let me get at what I'm doing. Getting a bit warmer. We got a fire going right there. Trying to warm up. It's like 0 in here. Got no hat on today. First time I guess you guys see me with no hat on in a while. Let me check in. Okay, I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna find we're gonna use this. It's not very sharp, this thing though. I'm from Canada, man. Canada. How much? If you're really interested, you have to send me an email. It depends where you live. There's many factors involved. Just picture when I do this with birch bark, how long it would take. What? You have some what? I'm not even sure what that is. I don't know, because I don't know what it is. The first couple, we got to take a good chunk out of them because they're pretty thick. I'm not sure what that is. What he's talking about. Probably just number them even. 1, 2. Knowing who Wolverine is? Yeah, for sure. He's an awesome character, yep. Do I look like Wolverine? Hugh Jackman. That's why I kept all my scrap pieces of leather just for this kind of project. This thing is awesome. Oh, adamantium. Yes. Okay, sorry. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know that word. Now I know what you mean, yeah. Threw me off there for a second. Those are awful big words for... a Yakut dagger. Yeah, I have, I made a couple Yakuts the other day. Here's one. I think I have one left. The rest are already gone. Still need to be handled. These are awesome. I need to go out and test them. That's a cable Damascus. That was number 2. Number 2. Three. Nice dedicated work. Thank you. This is just, I'm just doing a rough fit. I don't even know if you guys can see where I'm doing, but what number are we at? 4. Yep. I don't really have too many completed. I just sent a whole batch of them away. So I mean, I got some. I got to send this one over to West. West does it. I got to send these 2 off to Lions Fix Shop. A couple carving knives. Same thing. It's a burl. No website. Well, that's going to take an awful lot of leather. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. I got to go all the way up to about here. I should almost glue them right now as we're going. So I should have to make up a little bit of an epoxy for the first part though. I'll put that to warm up here. Man, my feet get so cold in this garage. I don't know what it is. If it's the floor or what, but wow, I think I need to wear running shoes in here or something. Extremely time consuming, this part. Oh, I do a bit more. Knife sticking right through the other side. Where's everybody from? US, Canada, UK, Russia. Oh, my feet are getting wet just standing here. It's ridiculous. I got all new, I don't know if you're still here, Rob, but I ordered new bearings and seals for my, that motor over there. So that's going to be my next, one of my next projects when they come in, rebuild. It's going to look pretty cool, this thing, when it's done. What do you want, big girl? You want outside? $13 pieces so far. I better got enough scrap because I don't want to be cutting good leather to do this, that's for sure. I mean, as I get down, I'm gonna probably make them smaller. That'll be good for the end. Alexa, what's the weather Friday?
Here's the forecast for Friday, February 6th in Danford Lake. Look for snowy weather, with a high of -8 degrees Celsius and a low of -19 degrees. By the way, I've got a brand new voice with Alexa Plus. Want to hear it?
Nope.
Just say,
Alexa, stop. I don't want to hear your mouth. Hey, getting cold. Warm it up. Oh, wish I could sit on my chair doing this job. Oh, look at this. Oh. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's number 15. Yep, nope. Am I missing any chat? Oh yeah, I missed a whole bunch of chat. Sorry guys. Hey, what's up? Hey, when's your dad coming back? Monday? It's a handle for a knife. I'm doing stacked leather. I'm just getting them all set up and I'm gonna take them off and I'm gonna glue them. And I'm using an old antique railroad spike for the pommel. It's gonna go on here. I'm gonna pin it after. It's gonna be pretty neat. Oh, look at that. That's old. Look at how it's all corroded. Pretty cool. The 16th. Okay. I ordered the parts for that Tundra. So I got bearings and seals coming. It's gonna be another job. Oh, whatever. I don't even know what number I'm on now. I think I gave up. Oh, 16, 17, 18. $19, 19. Maybe this will be 20. Yeah, the piston looks perfect. I'm pretty sure it's the bearing on the well, I know it's on the clutch side because it had a bit of a warp in it and I was smashing with the hammer, so I guess I knew it was gonna happen, but whatever. I got another motor on the top, has a good crank, I hope. And I'm gonna take that crank out and put it in that newer motor. Pull off the bearings. It'll be interesting. That one's really not big enough. It might be. We'll put it on. Gonna have a long form video coming out pretty soon. Brian Davis. Wow. I didn't know that leather. So easy to cut. Yeah, it is with this. Get these little cutters here. Easy. Just bang them. Yeah, and I use this, so this is really, really sharp. I made this for cutting leather. Super, super fine. Just like this one here. I made that for cutting leather. Cause I make all my own knives. I do all the leather work. Like this here. Working on knives. Got that one to do. And I'm debating on putting this in this handle right here. I'm not done yet, but I'm trying to see how it fits and how I'm gonna like it or if I'm not gonna like it. But right now we're just making a stacked leather handle for this one. So far we're up to 22 pieces just to get this far. There. You gotta send me an email. I can't say for sure. Depends where you live. There's like many, many factors. This is gonna be nice though when it's done. And I'm gonna do one pretty soon. I'm gonna do a birch bark. You guys ever see the birch bark handles? No, yeah. I definitely do it to sell. No, these are my own here. I have lots. I have a few of my own, but I usually make them to people who are interested in buying them. This one's already sold pretty much. I just have to make a sheath. Like I have a lot of other ones. They're just not all done yet. This is another one here. More traditional, sort of like a native style. I do so many different styles though. You'd have to go on my YouTube shorts and you'll see a lot of different knives we make. That one's making for somebody in New York. This one I gotta finish. I think I'm gonna make this one's gonna be like a big heavy duty camp knife. Survival sort of knife. Cool work, thanks. What does it say? Yeah, it's gonna be nice, Robin. It's gonna cut, man, so good, you have no idea. no idea. It's gonna be a proper carving knife for sure, for sure. This one too. I make a lot of different style knives. Tons of different knives. Like these two here, because this has more of a Scandi grind, this is another one that's good for carving. It's got the right, sort of the right kind of style you want to use. This one's okay, but it's not ideal. Just the it's like almost like a flat grind. It'll work for sure. It'll work good, but it's just not the same, you know. Probably gonna run out of leather before I'm done. Oh, there's more here. More here. There's when I was practicing my my weave pattern. Second deer horn knife. Yeah. I think you gotta soak it though. You gotta make sure your wood's pretty soft and saturated. I got some, no, I don't. I was gonna say I got some oak in here, but I threw it all in the fire. Well, actually, I'm gonna keep that in case I need to study it down the road. Now we're up to 24 pieces so far. Holy moly, that's a lot of leather. Boy, yeah, more oak than you know what to do with. Burn it in the stove. Makes great firewood. Oh, look, I got more here. Look at this. More leather, more leather. Testing out my stitcher. This is actually stitched pretty good. I'm not happy with this. This is what you do with your scrap leather. Thank you. I try to do my best for sure. If I was retired, this would be my full-time hobby, but it's not. Still got to go to work. Otherwise, this is all I do. mostly, I guess. Even doing this after a while gets it gets tedious if you're trying to do too many at the same time. Better off just to do like one at a time. $26, my goodness. I gotta take it all off after and then glue them. And I gotta glue the, right here, the ricasso, I don't know what you call that. Bolster, I guess. This is me testing my my stitcher. I usually stitch everything by hand. No, not usually. I always stitch everything by hand, but I want to get this stitcher figured out. Try it. We'll leave that on there. Who cares? Should be good. This is probably about a 5 to 6 ounce leather, maybe. $27. Alrighty. $28. You know what I did before? I did different colors. I dyed them different colors. It came with another different contrast. Pretty cool, but it takes a lot of time. An awful lot of time. You got to prepare yourself probably more in advance, so you know exactly what you're trying to do. What you want, Lucy? You bored? You want to go outside, big girl? Okay. See, this here leather is thicker than this leather. This is like 7, 8 ounce. This is 5 and 6, but this one is way more dense than this one. I don't know why. Just different manufacturer, I guess. $29. $30. Now we can start using some of these smaller pieces. I think will be okay, because it's gonna the handle's gonna taper down. I'm gonna use these first. switch it with this one. Whoa, what the freak? Losing height in my chair. Ooh, I don't know if I could say that name. Chris, what's up, Chris? I'll call you Pet, Pete, Pet, Peter, Petter. This will be 31. It's like SpongeBob, 6 hours later. You get SpongeBob in the UK? SpongeBob. $33. That's crazy how much leather it takes. Oh, look at this. We got this one right here. Cut that off. Got that one. I just ordered this new leather glue. Just came in the mail. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while. What am I up to? Making knives. Making knives. But I'm gonna go outside after. I got one of my long form videos to finish up. See if we get more than 10 views. But I got a good, really good, it's going to be a cool long form video coming up. It's going to be a build. I've been waiting for quite a while to do it, so I think it'll be good. If not, oh well, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, Sarah. Charles, how are you, Charles? 35. Was she getting kind of tiny on top here? Maybe too tiny. And then this is going to go on after. Do I really want to go that small? You can always go bigger, but if you go smaller, then you can't go bigger, obviously. I might have to find some leather now. I'm running out. My scraps are running out of scraps. I'm not about to cut good leather, that's for sure. No way, no how. What's in here? Pretty sure I have some more kicking around. Not quite big enough. Not quite big enough. What am I making? I'm making a knife handle for this knife. It's going to be a leather wrap handle, or leather stacked. And I'm gonna use this old antique railroad spike for the pommel in the end here. Doop. We make a lot of knives on these lives, all kind of different knives. All hand forged, do all the leather work, all different styles. Nice, thank you. I'm gonna look for a piece of leather here. I know I got some. I can show you what I'm gonna do. Just, I don't wanna leave you guys alone, but let's go over here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, just right here. Got our magic tickle trunk here. See what's in here. There we go. Leather. 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 I could use some of that too. Well, here we go. Leather. Leather. There's a piece I already got holes in it. There's another piece there. Another piece. Got some rawhide. Lots of scraps. And I went camping in the summer and I lost my big Swiss Army knife. No, wait. Let me look. I might have. I have this one I did a long time ago. This was like one of my first knives I did. This was a piece of this leather was out of a harness. This is just a rough. This is like one of the very first knives I've ever made. But it's basically gonna be just like, kind of like the old style. This is how they used to do it in the old days. Similar. Mine will be a little different though, but I could even put in you could even put in spacers if you want. Yeah. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna epoxy right here. Let me put this down a little bit. I'm gonna put epoxy right here where the I guess the ricasso area, just to hold that part in the guard, and then I'll just glue all the leather stacks one by one, and then I'll put the pommel on the end and I'll peen it over with a hammer, so then everything's locked in tight, and let it dry. Yeah, like you could do green or blue spacers. I even have like 1/4 inch yellow and green here too somewhere. You do it's endless the way you can do. It's up to your imagination, I guess, and your skill level. But if you stick around, well, it won't be fully dry for a little while, but if you definitely look in the shorts later on, you'll see it completed. There's like a cold draft coming under the floor here. Oh, that leather's hard. This is, I don't know where this was. I bought this quite a while ago, but listen to it. Very hard, very hard. Oh my goodness, what a joke. 36. Getting really close to completing this portion. Let's use some of this stuff here. Seven. $38 pieces. I also make these like puko style with birch bark. So picture birch bark is like half the thickness of this, or sometimes even less. And then that takes a lot, tons and tons of it. $39. What do you want? $40. Take a little bit off of there. This could be 41 maybe. Is it big enough? No, outside? I gotta let the dog out. He's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, come on, go. Go, bye. Have fun. Almost there with this. At least the stacking part. Do this one 41. Take this one off. This one on here. Seems kind of small. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Take care. almost looks like a fish right here I made. Three. $44 pieces so far. 45. I think we get 2 more, and I think we'll be good. Before everybody dies of boredom. And that's why I don't like to do live for this kind of stuff, because it's not very exciting. For some reason, I'm always worried if you guys are bored, but I guess if you're bored, you'd just leave, right? I shouldn't really care. But I do for some reason, I don't know why. 46. $47. One more, maybe one more. Which is bigger? Oh, look, I already got one already cut. Look at that. That was my last build. That's 48. There we go. Now we glue. Glue, 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 glue. APQ, how are you? Okay, let's get set up for the big glue. Oh look, I even had another one here. Maybe bigger than this one. Nope, about the same. That's a backup if we need it. Okay, let me get this all rocking and rolling here. Bing, bang, boom. Look at all the scraps now. Oh look, I even found one. You could probably use this somehow. Yeah, man, wood. We'll have to get some more wood. It's getting cold. tea. You're not bored? I shouldn't feel bad if they're bored anyways, because most people really don't care. But for some reason, I don't know. I just don't want to bore anybody. Okay, now, this is going to be quite the ordeal here. Let's get this all set up. This is going to look cool when this is all cleaned up here. It's nice, going to be good. Nice. Pretty little knife. There we go. Gonna mix our epoxy right there. Oh, we're gonna run it is. I don't need much because it's just to glue the guard. Well, that is almost like shite. Too hot. Now you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use this. Gorilla Glue. It'll be good. It'll hold it real good. You get it warmed up a little bit. Okay. Pile one. Pile two. Holy. Oh. Pile three. The reason you got to number it is because your tang is made like in a point, see? So if you try to put number 40 where number 2 is, you'll be in big trouble. Or you could cut them all the right size, but that's up to you. This is just the way I do it. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's just what I do. I don't say everything I do is exactly the right way, but it's just the way I do it. This too, this is a piece of that cable Damascus. It's hard to see, but if I put this in etchings, you'd see all the, like you can sort of see it right there. Put the light on. It doesn't even really need it, but it's just an extra little bit of security. When this is all glued and pinned at the end here, it'll never come off. You'll have to break the tang to get it off. There's step one right there. Might as well use some of this glue right now while we have it. While the other one's warming up. This should be number 1. Yep, number 1. More glue. This will make for a great time-lapse video. Number 2. And even just by putting glue in between the leather, that takes up space, and you might not need as many leather stacks as you think. Not bored at all. That's good. Hey, I see you're over at the, I see the other guy, a pretty big guy. He does like, I think he makes stuff outside, knives and hooks and stuff. I think he does it all out of a, I don't know if it's a fire or charcoal, what he does. There's so many people now that make knives, it's crazy. There we go. This should work. I don't know, should I use this or should I use the real, or should I use the epoxy? Hey, Dave James, I'm good, brother. How are you doing? Number 6. You good? Good. How's the weather? Cold? Snow? Not as cold today, so I'm gonna go outside after. Do some outdoor stuff. Take my drone out, do some, doop, doop, doop. Number 8. What you can do too is if you want to make it really tight, get yourself a piece of, well, you can use anything. You can use wood, you know, you can use anything that'll go over. Just tap her down. Cold and wet, yeah. Two not fun things. I think I'm gonna take me and the lady there, Mrs. Jenny. I'm thinking about taking a trip, going to Cuba maybe. We'll see how the financials are. Can't afford it, but I mean, you know what? If you wait till every time you had the right amount of money, you'd probably never go. So I just say whatever. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Buy now, pay later. Could be dead tomorrow. Get some nice sun on my white legs. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think the last time we went was like 2 years ago. And you can go so cheap, you know, it's not really that expensive. We waste so much more money, like, you know, going for a trip that's like a couple hours away. It almost costs the same thing to go there. We've been going to the same resort. I think it's one of the very first resorts they ever made on that island there that Fidel made the big bridge across. It's like, and it's an older place, but we just love it there. The beach is so nice. The food is good. The people are good. Lots of people complain about Cuba, the food, whatever, but man, I got no complaints. I went to Mexico before and their food was like shit. Gross. But that was back probably 20, 25 years ago maybe. We're up to number 13. Number 14. No hat on today. Look at that. $16. And it don't matter if some of this part doesn't stick perfect because once you compress it all, It's just, we only want the core anyways. The core. I think that's 17. Leather. It's all scrap leather I cut, and so I'm doing a stacked leather handle on this one. Not sure what number am I at? 19? What number is this one supposed to be? Oh, this is 18. Not sure if I like that one there. See, I was getting low on leather, so I started using every piece of scrap I have. Look at that. 19. Doesn't matter because the handle's round anyway, so. 20. $21. $22. $23. Over halfway now. But it looks like we're not going to have as much leather as we think. I think we got too many. Hey, how's it going, Wes? I'm going to start your case pretty soon so I can get your knife shipped off to you. I'm just doing something different. I do the same thing, I get bored, so I got to change it up once in a while. I think that one's definitely too long. Whatever. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I do so many things that I just don't even film because, man, I'm all over the map. YouTube would never be able to find me because I'm like, I do everything. I'm into so many different things. The algorithm would be like, what? What is this guy doing today? What? Now what is he doing? So basically how it works is the algorithm is like, say you put out a long form video, they send your video to a certain amount of viewers and they see what the feedback is. And if you get good feedback, then they send it to more viewers. And if it's not good, then they don't send it out as much, from what I understand. So that's why, like, myself, I'm all over the map. You know, I do like skidoo videos, and I'll do knife builds, and I'll do whatever sawmill videos, and YouTube. They're like, they don't know where to go anymore. They're just like, this guy's crazy. He's all over the place. Oh, look at this. Wait, let me take that one off. Our stock leather is getting stacked up faster than we can use it. We're jumping ahead to number 35, just because it's bigger. But you guys know, doing YouTube like this, you'll never make any money, any real money. Well, maybe some of you will, but I don't. This is just for fun. Just for fun. I just share my craft a little bit, you know. Maybe give some entertaining videos here and there people want to watch. But that's it. We're at 40, but we're not really at 40. We left a couple out. It's very time consuming, eh? People don't realize how much time you actually put into making a nice start to finish. It's like very time consuming. What do you think? I came. Came mudding? Oh, you're doing mudding, drywall? Yeah. I don't mind mudding. It's very time consuming if that's what you're talking about. I just hate the sanding part. Oh my goodness, what a mess. $42. 42, but we're really probably about 30 some. 30, 40, 41, 40. We're really at 38 pieces. The dog banging around outside. Might even skip this one and go to this one. Dog's just like a kid. When she gets bored there, she starts rooting around through stuff. I'm bored, I'm bored. why you're better to use this than epoxy, because epoxy glues really fast, so you don't really have as much time to work. With this glue, at least you have a little bit more time. Still dries pretty fast, I would imagine. Let's have a look. Maybe we're too thick. Gotta get it out of this vise anyways before we bust the end off it. Good way to break your, yeah, I'm using Gorilla Glue. I used to just use epoxy, but epoxy, it's kind of hard to work with sometimes, but I think here we'll be fine with the Gorilla Glue. It's basically like working with wood anyways. Leather, wood, similar, I think. What do you think, Wes? He's the wood guy, he knows. I think it'll be a lot strong. Plenty good. 47. Just got to get just the right amount here. We just want enough that our we can peen on our pommel here. I'm pretty sure that's going to do it right there. We're going to use good old number 47 on that one. 41. That's going to work. I'm going to mix up a bit of epoxy for that last little bit. Pretty strong, yeah. See what I'm using for the end, Wes? It's the end off an old railway spike. See how it's all pitted and rusty? It's old. I have newer ones I used before, but this is an old one, like real old. I found it on the way to, I don't know what place it was, but I don't even know where the rest of it is, but anyways. Old. Old as the hills. Just gonna mix up a little bit of epoxy for this. The last part. Well, it sucks to try in Canada here. So cold. Just got it de-thawed and now it's like all frozen again. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. This should be enough. Just make sure. I want this sitting on real tight. just got about, I would say, almost an eighth sticking up. Hopefully it'll work. When you peen it, that's going to be the final bond. That'll keep everything right and tight. If I'm not mistaken, it should ooze out the top a little bit. Yep. Now we peen. Let me wipe some of that off. I guess it don't matter. There, look at, see how it's starting to peen over? I'll show you guys. I'll bring you in for the real close up. Albert, how's it going? We're just working on this knife handle here. Birch bark, or not birch bark, stacked leather. You see where I'm peening it right here? See if I can give you a kind of a zoomed in look here. Before it dries, we're trying to really peen it over. Ow. Oh, that's hard in the fingers. Oops, sorry guys. I want to get a little bit bigger hammer, I think. That one's a bit too small. There we go. I believe that's going to work. That's beautiful. Back down, back down. I can't even bring this in anymore. Fingers are all covered in glue. Yeah, I turned it off. Didn't figure I had enough to offer, so I just turned it off for now. So there we go. Stacked leather with an old antique railroad spike. Yeah, oh, definitely got to shape the leather. I'm gonna let it dry though. Once it's fully dry, I'll come in maybe with a knife and cut off some of the excess, and then we'll just mold it from there, just like we did on the other ones. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna try to leave it, I think, rusty like that, just because it's gonna add to the character. It's gonna be pretty sweet, this one. Should be nice. And the guard is the piece of that cable Damascus. Oh dang, look at that. Hold on. Look at this. Oh, I see what happened here. Lucky I caught that. Ooh, uh-oh. That's not good. Looks like, yeah. Looks like my spacer for the guard has shifted. I'm gonna have to try to move it now a little bit somehow. Go about here. Now, how am I going to do that? That's going to be tricky. Gotta move fast. What happened, I don't know if you guys can see what happens when I was peening the end, it pushed up on the guard a little bit, so I gotta get it to sit back down before it glues completely 100%. Because it was like a perfectly tight seal before, but now I'll get it. I'm not worried. Good way to break a knife. That was a close one. Yep. It's good here now. I can see it. Probably a little touch I could probably do. It's so hard because it's starting to, everything is starting to glue up. Well, it should still move. You got a short window of time to fix it, or you leave it as is, but I don't want to leave it as is. I want to tighten. Because it was a super, super tight fit originally. That was good there. I'ma see. Minuscule little crack, but that's okay. It's good anyways. It gave us an opportunity to tighten up our leather. Yep, so there we go. Hey Crab, how's it going? So now we're gonna put this one to dry. Pretty cool, I like this antique railroad. That's gonna be pretty cool. That there. Time 12 o'clock. Lunchtime. I got tons more to do, but I don't think I'll keep you guys away any longer, I don't think. Lots of stuff on the go. This is what I think I'm gonna do. I don't know if Rob is still here, but I think for his, I'm gonna use a piece of copper for the guard. Who's it for? I'm just making it. I think what I'm gonna do is use this piece of copper right here for around the guard. And then we'll put some wood on it, probably maybe that maple, I guess, if I can find it. You guys can see all my other cherry burl. I used my vacuum, sucked all the air out of it, and sucked in the hardener. So those are 2 big pieces. They're going to be nice. I might use one of these on my, this sort of like a camp survival knife. Maybe I'll put it on one of these. This one maybe. Camp survival with some nice burl. To the French Quarter. Ah, nice. That's cool. Go enjoy your day, Crab. I'm gonna get off too. I'm gonna go and have a snack there, I guess. Probably eggs. Usually like to eat eggs for dinner because we have like 7 chickens that are laying eggs constantly. So I gotta eat them. I can only give so many away. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this little live show today. I haven't put a live on in a while. You're in New Orleans. Nice. Probably warmer there than here. It's not bad today though. I think it's well, it's like 10 degrees, 40 in here. 44, 50. Like 50. It's not super cold in here, but it's not exactly warm either. Okay, guys. I'll catch you later. I just wanted to come in and do a little live. I haven't been on for a while and see what you guys are up to. We'll get working on some more knives. Keep pumping them out. Take care, guys. We'll see you next